Hello, this is Aaron Maller, and this is a quick video to go over one of the workarounds that we've been coming up with for wall reveals to deal with the desire to have a disparity between the line weights of the wall itself and the reveal edges. So a quick recap: if we jump to a blank file, what we're looking at here is a wall and elevation, and we've exaggerated the wall line weights to line weight 10 just so that we can take a peek at them. And of course, if you use the built-in wall reveal or anything that cuts with a void, it will place two additional lines that are also line weight 10 that run across the reveal. What we're hoping for is an ability to have lighter line weights here without having to go line work tool every edge of every reveal, because that's pretty tedious. So what we've come up with, because we also want the reveals to actually be shown in the model, that way when clients are using Enscape or actually rendering in a rendering program, there is an actual reveal in the wall. So what we've done instead is we've created a reveal family, and the reveal family can be placed in the wall and then stretched across to the appropriate length, of course, using an instance parameter. But what we've also done then is, if we were to go into thin line mode and zoom in on this reveal, you'll see that there is currently just a single line that is showing up. So what's happening in the reveal is that there are parameters for: does the first edge model line show up, does the second edge model line show up, and then there is a parameter for: does the reveal actually get cut. Now, if you have the reveal actually cutting, of course, then you do get the line weight 10s across the reveal. But the idea is you would only have the reveals on checkbox set if you wanted to go render or go to your rendering software. And then if you wanted the reveal to either be a single line or a double line, you could just turn on those parameters, which are model lines, of course, that exist in that family. So here you'll see that we're not actually cutting anything out. And this is a bit of a misnomer right here, because what we did experiment with in this family is we had an extra void that was carving out perpendicular at one edge. And that's because we're seeing some different behavior regarding if we parametrically move the void so that it's no longer touching the surface of the face that it's hosted to. Some of the families have been coming unhosted, but it appears they're working now. And so now what we have is this family. Of course, right now it's in line mode only, and so the line weights are less substantial. And then if somebody was to select them all and go into edit type and turn on the reveal themselves, then they've got the void for actually rendering. So if we are to go back into our sample project and we were to delete the Revit reveals that were used at this location, you could then load the component. And of course, you do just want to make sure that you're placing it in the correct orientation. Not like that. And you want to make sure that it's staying hosted, of course, to one of the walls. And now if we stretch it across, you'll see that if we check out the line weights, we can have the line weight of the wall, and then we can also go in and tell the reveal to not cut itself, but show both lines, which can be at a lighter line weight. You can also, of course, if you want it to be even less significant, tell it to just show the first line. The one thing you need to be careful of with only showing the first line is you need to make sure that when you go to model the reveal, that you don't put it on the wrong side of the line. For instance, we could very easily place this backwards so that the reveal was actually on this side of the line. But I can see the edge of it down below, so I know that I'm placing this correctly. These are not as convenient to work with as the Revit reveals, but they do let us configure the line weights the way that we would like them to be. So that's what we've got for the moment.